Did you ever heard that story when we're in Boston? We're in Boston for that to talk to the radio, trying to get them to put us in.
What year is this?
Probably, I think my next fight was I was probably right before Randleman. So whenever that, 2001, maybe 2002, Fertitas had bought it, but we're trying to promote it. So we had gone out for cannolis, and I'd never had a cannoli. So we had to go out for cannolis at
there's some place in Boston.
In the middle of the night, like we went out for cannolis. We come back. And Dana, I go upstairs and Dana calls me back downstairs because the Bellhop is saying he could take me down.
Oh,
wrestling, right? Take me down. And this guy's like 170 pounds, 60 pounds, soaking wet. He's not cutting to there. That's where he walks around at. And I come down. He's like, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm a wrestler. He wrestled in high school or something. I don't know. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, okay, yeah, great. And Dana bets him. He tells him, he says he'll give him $3,000 if he can take me down. And he said, I'll give you five. He's like, what did he say? $500 if you can stay conscious for a minute. I'm like, well, come on. So I snapped this kid. I come in and I just snapped this kid down and I put him in a neck crank. I think the first one I got behind his back and I started to choke him and he tapped. No, I could do it. I messed up. He wanted to do it again, another shot. So I was a little grumpy about that. I don't like, I showed you that this isn't going to work, but you want to do it? You want another shot? You want So it was probably 2 a.m. too. I just had about 12 cannolis. I don't know why. I love cannolis, by the way. Now that's Dana.
Well, isn't there a place in Boston? It's like famous for the cannolis, right?
Was it Bova's or what was it? There's 2 of them because he took me to one and there's the other one they're arguing over. I don't know. There's 2. So I go back and so I put him in a neck crank. This one I took one of my two jiu-jitsu classes I ever took, like actual classes. I learned it from what's his name? What's his name? Not the one Boss did, Boss Rutan, but I'll remember his name in a second. But so I put him in his neck crank, and I just start cranking his neck, and he finally, right before he's about to go out from the neck crank, he taps, right, he's done. He gets up. He looks like C-3PO.
Oh yeah, can't move
his neck. I think later on I found out Dana just paid him. And said,
"So he wouldn't sue you."
I'm like, and then I always think the funniest part I heard with though was Lorenzo's response to it. Dana, what are you doing?
Are you talking about Sartini?
Lorenzo Fertitta.
I mean, sorry.
Yeah, Lorenzo Fertitta. It's like, Dana, what are you doing? He's fighting. He's fighting in like 5 weeks. You got to be in cannoli. You got about after midnight eating cannolis and wrestling in the lobby. Oh yeah, I guess we shouldn't be doing that, but good times.